I am live. Oh, just wondering here if I'm going to go. I'm going to be all right live. I think it's raining. Going to. Boom. Hey out there, I'm not sure if this is working or not or what, because I had a message come up on StreamYard saying I had to upgrade to go live, but then it went live. So I'm not sure if I'm on recording or what's going on. I just gotta check something out here. Check something out. I have you on my phone right now. Might just stream through YouTube. Oh, it looks like I'm on. Right there. Yep, looks like it's working. Okay, it's good. You get off there. What day am I? Day 24? I think I'm on day 24 of the challenge. I said double check here before I get on the bike. And before I get on the bike, oh, day 23. No, this is day 24. I titled it wrong on, I got to edit that. I titled it wrong. We're on day 24. I knew I did something though. So I'm just going to be a second here. I want to change on YouTube. Day 24, not day 23. We don't go backwards. We want to go forward. And I just put day 2 on there. Let's put that 4. Wait, why isn't my number working? Not day 42. Day 24. There we go. Okay. Save that. Good, good. Go back. And that. Couple clicks. Awesome. Okay, if you're out there, let me know. Hey, Pocket Watch, how's it going? G'day, g'day. I'm going to do a bit of my cardio here, but first I want to show you and some people that I did. I should have recorded this for my fitness challenge for the day. I had to go find my my septic tank cover. I'm not in the city here. I'm trying to here. I'm going to set you up here so I can talk. I'm holding you on my phone, and I don't want you to be rocking all over the place. There. So I had to get my septic emptied because I'm getting my front lawn redone. So, and it's been probably 4 years ago since I've had my septic emptied. So I figured it makes sense to get that emptied before I get my lawn done, because then, another year or whatever, I'll have to get a truck over top my lawn and dig it all up and empty my septic out. So I had to go find the lid for my septic, and I had no idea where it was. Well, I had an idea where it was, like an area, because you can still see where they dug 4 years ago to find it. And why I didn't want them to find it again is because they charged me like $100 to find it. a location fee is what they call it. So it charges like $100. So I'm like, I'm gonna save that $100. So I'm gonna go find this septic lid myself. So I called the guy who did it 4 years ago, and he didn't really remember the property, and I don't blame him because he probably does so many of those, but he remembers the house, but he doesn't quite remember. But he said it could be anywhere from 6 inches to 4 feet deep. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah. I was like, do you happen to remember how deep mine was? He goes, he has no idea. Which, was all right. You empty so many septic systems that how's he supposed to keep track how deep people's are, especially we did mine 4 years ago, right? So anyway, I went out digging. My daughter has a metal detector, so she went out with the metal detector to see if she couldn't find it, but it was just lighting up everywhere because like the whole system is metal, right? So it wasn't going to detect just the lid. So I knew I was sitting on top of the tank. I knew the area. It's a big tank. It's like 750 would probably be liters, right? And I just had to find the hole cover. Like, is this like a manhole cover? Like, so big, probably diameter of 12 inches. So I started digging, and I'm going to show you the hole that I dug. It took me like an hour and 20 minutes to find it. I found it, and the whole neighborhood knew I found it too, because I hooped and hollered. I celebrated. I just want to get on YouTube here, get this ready, the TV ready before I start working out. But I'm going to take you outside first, and then I'm going to show you my hole. There we go. All right, that's good. And then I'm going to get the TV on. I don't know, would that count for my 30-day challenge? Digging a hole for an hour and a half or an hour and 20 minutes? Would that count? Count for my 30-day challenge? Digging a hole for an hour and a half or an hour and 20 minutes? Would that count? Count for my there we go. Okay. I had to get that volume off. Okay, so I'm going to take you for a little ride again. We're going to go. I got so many computers going here. I'm going to minimize this guy. Okay, so I'm going to take you outside for a moment. So I'm going to show you the hole I dug. Okay, here we go. That squeaky door. We're cruising. Yeah, we're cruising. Okay, I'm gonna go with the garage. It's in the front yard. I'm gonna put you on my lap. So a little shaky right now, but a little shaky. Sorry guys, shaking you all over the place, but it's hard to wheel and hold the phone. I got you on my little handheld tripod thingamajigger, and I'm gonna show ya outside. It's raining a little bit. I'm gonna go up here first on the concrete or on the cement walkway, and I'm gonna drop you off. Then I'm gonna pop down. So you gotta see there where I was digging. I started like getting. I'm gonna take you right over to take a look at that. I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud that I found it. Hold on a sec. There's my shovel. Okay. So I'll try my best not to drop you. So I knew the septic was about 15 feet from the window out onto the yard. And I could see where they dug 4 years ago. I could kind of see faint, because the grass would grow up or whatever. But you can see my front lawn is horrible. I'm getting my front lawn redone in a couple weeks. So I figured, it makes sense just to get my septic bed drained and get that cleaned out so I don't have to touch it for another 5 years or so. And that way I won't have to wreck my new lawn, right? So anyways, I started digging up here at this end here. No, actually, sorry. My daughter with her metal detector, it was going wild all around here. So I knew I was on top of it, but where to start digging, I wasn't sure. I started digging right here, right where it was, where it is. Started digging right there, but I only went down about maybe 1.5 feet. And then I started scaling up this way, going up this way. Like I said, about 1.5 feet there down, and I around the other side. And I looked at the window. I said, no, I'm too far out. I got to come back in this way. So I went over and I started digging on that corner, dug down, and matched the height of here. So it was only about 1.5 feet. So I stopped for a bit and I was like, I'm on top of this damn tank. I know it's huge, right? So I said, I'm not going deep enough. So I got to dig deeper. So this is probably maybe like an hour and a little bit in. So right where I first started to dig for this septic lid, I started there again. I said, but I got to go deeper. So I went about another 8 inches down, and then I seen the handle. Then I started seeing that little bit of yellow, and I started hooping as I was celebrating. So I knew I'd found the lid. So if I had stayed there and dug deeper when I first started, I probably would have saved myself about half hour, 40 minutes of time, and not digging up my lawn like I did. But anyway, it's all going to be dug up in a couple weeks because I'm getting my laundry done. Anyways, found it. That's about 2 feet, 2.5 feet deep where that lid is. Anyways, I should have counted that. I should have recorded that and counted that as my fitness challenge, because fitness can come in all forms, right? Nah. So I'm going to go back inside and hit the bike. I'm just going to put you down again while I wheel across the grass and get back up on my patio. Just 1 sec there, guys. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't technically count. I didn't film it. I know. And I was thinking that, like, once I got about, like, I don't know, once I got, like, about a half hour into it, I was like, man, I should be videoing this, and then I could count it or do it live. And, but I was getting discouraged. Like, when I dug around and came back, and I was like, where is this lid? I was kind of getting discouraged. I said, oh, okay, the guys can have my $100. But then I'm thinking, okay, I've done so much digging this afternoon that I know if they're going to come, it's probably going to be like maybe 2 inches up. Like, I could be like 2 inches away from it already because I did so much digging, right? That it's right there. I'm so close, I could feel it. And sure enough, I just had to go deeper. Didn't have to go wider or further out. I just had to go deeper in our original spot that my daughter told me to dig. I just had to go down about 8 more inches or so. Cool. All right, I'm going to put you down again, and I'm going to go around my walkway, pick you back up, and go inside, and we'll hit the bike. I'm going to see if you can see me coming up. I gotta go across my lawn because there's a pretty big curb here. If you can see here, there's a pretty big curb lip to get back up where I am on my lawn. So I'm going to wheel down, and then cut back up and come up. It's just safer that way. There we go. Thank you for your patience. Now we're going to go back inside and work out again. Here, I'll put you on my lap so you can see street view, sidewalk view. Okay, it's gonna be a little shaky here when I go in the house because I gotta go over a little bit of a lip to get in my house. So. And then I gotta dry my wheels off because it rained outside. This afternoon, so the grass is pretty wet. So I'll set you down here. There we go.
I'm so sorry about Patty. I just thought if this had been a week ago, I appreciated you every step of the way. So, yeah, I know that's what you want.
Okay, let's go work out. See these guys? Did you see those two? I just picked those two guys up. The kids named them Charlie and what was her name? Oh gosh, I can't remember what they named her. Oh, what was her name? Emily? I think they might have named her Emily. And yeah, those pushing through the grass. That's a good thing. I should kind of maybe do a video on that as well, because I kind of take shorter pushes through, and I lean forward. Let's see if I can't get this here on my bike, pointed on my bike. Does that look good, guys? Okay. So yeah, and typically I'd have gloves on too. I didn't grab the gloves when I went out there, but when I was out shoveling, I had kind of like sticky gardening gloves on. They're kind of sticky, right? Which really helped grip with the tires and the rims. Because I just have aluminum hand rims, and they get really slippery when wet. And with the rubber lining gardening gloves, oh, such a good grip. I use them just pushing around anywhere. Like if I go downtown, if I know I'm going to go out downtown with the kids, or we're going to do something, do a lot of wheeling downtown, I know that I'll bring some gloves with me, so it's easier on the hands and it's easier to push, right? And my computer just went dead here. I gotta set up my other computer. Hold on, guys. Sorry, really unprepared today. I want to get. I have you streaming through my phone, and I want to see your comments while I'm biking. So I'm going to set up my other computer. Set up my other computer so I can see the comments, because I don't want to miss the comments that you guys have. So I like interacting with you guys while I work out. There we go. Okay, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good there. And we'll just get this one to go to okay. Beauty. Whoops. Play that. I paused. All right, so that means jump on this bike. I've been kind of stalling it up here. Let's get going. I was just looking for my phone, but I forgot my phone's recording me. So, hi, she stole my thunder. Is it time to lift things up and put them down? Oh, I did a lot of that. I was out in my front yard. I had to dig for my septic cap today. I did that this afternoon when I got home. I was away this afternoon, or all day today, and I have a guy. Well, I have a company coming to empty my septic tank out tomorrow, and hasn't been emptied in about 4 years because I'm getting my front lawn redone. So I figured, well, I got to get my septic empty now, so then I'll have to turn around once I get my nice new lawn, and I'll have to turn around next year to get it empty because the truck has to drive halfway across my lawn and dig it all up. And so I said, well, I don't want to mess up my lawn right away, so I'll get it done right now. So it'll give me 5 years of a nice lawn. So what time are we at? 8:16. Okay, so yeah, I did that. So I dug for about an hour and 15, 20 minutes looking for that dang septic tank, cat, lid, whatever you want to call it. Ended up finding it. It was 2.5 feet down, and I just see my yard. If you want to go back to the first video after this workout, you'll see I showed how I dug up my lawn. So I celebrated. I tell you, the whole neighborhood heard me when I found that lid, that cover. All right, full energy, let's go. The only thing I can't see is the count. That's all right. Oh yeah, I can. I can see right there. Perfect. Yeah. So I'm going to push it a little bit today in my cardio. I just did cardio yesterday. I didn't do any weights yesterday. I didn't do any weights today, but I did a heck of a lot of shoveling, dirt, and rock. This got to count for something, right? So I'm still going to push my cardio this evening because I'm mad because the Toronto Maple Leafs lost last night. I can't say they blew it because they played really well. It's all a game of, that's what sports is. You got to take advantage of the other team's errors. And they just made a few little errors. And same Tampa Bay made a few errors, but if you capitalize on those errors, that's what wins the games, right? And Tampa Bay, they capitalized well. So, can't be mad at them. Disappointed, yes, and I'm sure they're very, very disappointed. They lost because of 6 years in a row. They got knocked out in the first round. Yeah, but they played so well. That's not like last year, or the year before, where they just blew Game 7. They didn't show up to play in Game 7s, but this Game 7 they showed up to play. They had one goal called back that tied at 1-1. John Tavares scored, but there was an interference on the play. It was a pick. You can't pick in hockey. If you watch basketball, they have the picks. Player ties with that. It's called interference in hockey. So anyway, they called that goal back, so that changed it. Then Toronto ended up scoring again to tie it. And then kept the tie, went up 2-1 in the late second period, I think, and that's the way it stayed. So they showed up to play because they pulled their goalie the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds or so of the game. Toronto pulled their goalie to get that extra man advantage, and Tampa never scored. So those guys were, they were playing hard. So hats off to them playing hard. I know they're disappointed, but hey, what can you say? We'll get them next year. We're gonna get better. Let's see. Now I'm gonna be cheering for Edmonton. So I'm cheering for Edmonton, and hopefully they make it to the finals. If not, I'll have to go for. I know Calgary's still in it too. I think maybe Calgary plays tonight, Game 7. So I'll go for the Canadian teams until they're eliminated. If they get eliminated, hopefully not. But if the Canadian teams get eliminated, I'll be going for Pittsburgh. Sidney Crosby, Maritime boy. They love Sid the Kid. Okay, one more minute here, and I'm gonna flip it around. 8:24. Oh, countdown is on. Yeah, those guys played their heart. It's like they showed up and a couple unfortunate plays and teams didn't go their way. Same with the game 6. It's a few things like I'm not going to be a crying Leaf fan or anything, but there's a few things that happened that very questionable and didn't go their way. But that's the game. It could have been the same thing for Tampa, right? It could have been a few things that didn't go their way. Just who knows, eh? Just that's the game. Oh, switch it. That's the game. But there was one thing I noticed on Toronto last night. I didn't watch the full game. I was keeping tabs on the game because I didn't have internet where I was. So I was on my data, but trying to save as much of my data as I can. So for the first and second period, I just kind of checking in on NHL.com. And keeping tabs on the score. But the third period, I watched. But I noticed like 3 or 4 shots in a row. Like Toronto was pretty much dominating the offensive zone there at this point. And Tampa did a great job of collapsing and not giving any shooting lanes. But I noticed that they weren't really the defense or whoever was at the point. You know, they always rotate. They weren't taking slap shots. They're kind of more or less little snapshots or, you know, not dumping, but a hard dumping towards the net, which Tampa Bay could easily block. I mean, Jesus, man, light that up. They can pay if they're going to block it, right? Don't take a nice little snapshot into the net, hoping, you know, you're always hoping to get a bounce off the skate, but they're shooting them high too, right? Tampa was blocking them up top and the knees up. Hit those low slappers. Drill those low slappers in there. Those are the cups that bounce 1, 2, 3 times, you know. But hit skates, shins on a skate, just sticking it in the back of the net. Just rifle it. You know, get Riley and just blast them, whoever. Oh, I missed that last one, sorry. That's okay. But yeah, so that's one thing I did notice I could criticize on the Leafs where I see 3 possessions where they just kind of loop it in there towards the net. Don't loop it in there. Rocket that in there. Make them pay for it. They're going to, Tampa Bay's going to block the shots, which they did. I think they blocked 26 shots that game. Especially third period, man. All guns ablaze. Make them pay for it if they're going to block it. Drop them. Anyways, that's what I think about it. That's what I would win at her, but hey, they're the pros, not me. See the first, I don't know what players was today, but I seen the first shot in. It was like, okay, it was just like a little snapper like that. Went off the Tampa shin or knee. Big possession again in the offensive zone. Another little snapper. I was like, okay, all right, well, you must know what he's doing. Third time, another little snapper. I was like, okay, boys, light it up. I'm like, what's with these little loopers in there towards the net? You gotta like that shit. I'm not gonna say it, but they can pay for it. You know, if they're gonna stand and block their shots, they can pay for it. Yeah, that's my mentality. Yeah. I noticed that in some of the, especially game 6, I noticed that I think the nerves were on because the passing just wasn't, like, just the passing wasn't there. And then Mikheyev in game 7, he had a chance to tie it up there. And he went to bank it off Vasilevsky there. And it kind of went right through the crease. And I think he was going for like the pad or the back of his pad to go in, the back of the skate. Yeah, it's too bad because we had a shot him in the back, shot the puck at the goalie's back towards his butt. It was a much bigger target. Probably would have bounced in, or would have, or Vasilevsky would have pushed backwards to try to get it, and his momentum would have pushed it in the net. But yeah, it's just a game of inches, right? Game of inches. I'm going to adjust my screen because I lost my big screen. And I'm going to get my smaller screen here so I can see. One sec, guys. I don't want to lose that. Okay. Yeah, very true, very true. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go with my 35. 8:35. Okay, with another minute here until turn 8:36. Yeah, 8:36, and we'll flip it. Now increase the tension, and we'll do our circuit. We go one arm at a time, tandem, and alternating. We've got 5 minutes. Now, that hole I dug, after they're done pumping out the sewage, I gotta go and I gotta fill that hole back in. I think I'll just fill it in enough. Nobody walks on our property. Our properties are pretty far apart from our neighbors, and we don't got little kids running around or anything. I might just fill it in a bit. I really wouldn't want, if somebody should happen to, I don't know, stumble across my property and fall in the hole. Is that possible? Could be, but very unlikely. But I don't really want to leave it like that for 2 weeks when the guy comes and digs my yard up. I'll probably fill it in a bit. Go back to collect those earthworms I found for fishing. Oh, switch it. They said we're going for 20, we're going for 30 to 40 minutes here tonight. Most likely 40. I always say 30 to 40, but usually end up with 40. So there we go. I don't have a 30-second clock on me here, so I'll just kind of count in my head. Okay, go left. Whew. Okay, go right. You usually do about 50 rotations in 30 seconds. That's what I'm counting my rotations. Okay, here we go. 52. Increase the tension. 4. Forty. 10 more. 3. Okay, to the left. Oh, sorry, alternate. 10 more rotations. Okay, to the left. 1. 40. 1, 2. Forward. 10 to the right. Almost up on the blocks, almost up. Almost done. Stand up, let's get together. Ten more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Crank it out. 2, 4. 18, 19, 20. 30. 1. 40. 50. 60. Okay, switch around. Woo! Okay, let me pop my chest. That sounds like you have a board. Yes. And I don't have a board, so I thought of that too. Just cover the edges. Yeah. And what I have though is I have markers that I use in the wintertime. I used to mark my gardens out along the driveway so the plow wouldn't dig in far, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna get those markers out of the shed. And I'll just probably put those a couple around it just to cover my you-know-what. Just kind of thought about that. Just kind of thought about that when you said board there. Okay, increase intensity here. Okay, let's go over that. Opposite direction. It's 20. 40. 50. We're at 60. 60. Switch up to the right. 2, 4. 10. 20. 30. 9. 40. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 50. 60. Crank it, turn to the corner, and go harder. 2. 9, 30. 40. What's that? 50. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 60. 1, 6, 60. Woo! Hey, hang with Mr. J. How's it going? 9, 10. 20. 30. 40. 20 more. 50. Switch. Woo! 2. 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. Wow. Let's go. We're not done yet. Woo! 15. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. Crank it. Let's go. 7. 20. 30. 40. 50. Woo. That's it. Just back in recovery. Grab a drink of water. Wow. So, for these, I was just jumping in. I normally do. Wow. Just one sec. I'll explain it in a minute. I usually do 30 seconds, alternating to my left, to my right, going tandem, alternating, I do based on time, but since I don't have my second block handy, I'm just doing a number of cranks. Typically, for me to do 30-second crank, or 30 seconds, it's about 50 cranks. Roughly around there. So I started off at 50, but then when I hit my reverse motion, I upped to another 10 because I'm stronger, using more of your back in this motion here, the bigger, stronger muscles. So I increased my cranks by 10. Which, man, I am sweating. That was good cardio blast. So do another active recovery for another 2 minutes. Then I'm going to flip around and we'll do straight out sprints. 4, what are you at, 840, 848, okay. Well, again, I'll do like 50 cranks, no, I'll do 60 crank sprints, okay? And for cardio, do you ever use those bands around? Oh, you know what? I have one of those, and I just never bothered hooking it up. I need a battery for it. I mean, that's no biggie. I just haven't. But yeah, I used to use those when I cross country skied. Like when I was doing competitive cross country skiing, I was really keeping track of things leading up to competitions and my training. But since then, I have in the box, and that's, you know what I'm gonna do? I should do that because I always wonder. Yeah, I keep track of my time, but heart rate and calories and speed and all that kind of stuff. I don't know on this machine. It's only a manual one, right? So I can't tell. Okay, so I need another minute here for this little recovery. We're going to kick right in the cardio sprints again. 5 minutes each direction. Okay? On and off. 30, we're going to do 60 cranks on, 30 seconds off, 60 cranks, 30 seconds back and forth. Let's try the best to do it. Count that in my head. Okay, go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, we're going to increase that tempo, the tension. You see me looking this way a lot. That's because I have my TV monitor, so I can keep track on everything. Chest up. Is that what it? Oh, the chest strap. That's right. Yeah. I thought you were talking about my posture, which you're absolutely right when you said chest, because I found myself slouching. Keep my chest up. All right. Go. 1, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Woo, woo, woo. 10 seconds. Five seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5. Sprint. 2, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 30 seconds recovery. Holy smokes. Reducing my recovery tension. Then I'll pop it back up. We do a sprint. 15 seconds. Recovery. Active recovery. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Increase. Sprint. Oh, increase more. There you go. Go. 1. Go. 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. 10 more. Oh. 10. 60. Recover. Active recovery. Grab a drink. You need it. I'm squinting a lot. The sweat going into my eye. Gotta cool down. Last sprint coming up, gang. Last sprint. Increasing slightly. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Long increase. Crank it. Oh, I get a big one that time. 3, 4, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Woo. Oh, that was intense. Oh, take the whale. Holy moly. I cranked it and cranked it. One more block to go. One more block to go, gang. One more block. Opposite direction. We'll do a full minute active recovery. We'll pick up for our last 5-minute block. Okay? Thanks for sticking with me. Appreciate it. Love the chat going on. It keeps me engaged, keeps me focused, keeps me accountable for my workouts. I love it. Thank you very much. They're increasing a bit here. Again, in this direction, because the angles, I'm using most of my finger muscles in my back, my lats. So I'm going to be increasing tension a little bit more. Okay? And that last set I did, I gotta give it a good extra 2.5 turns. Oh, burn it, burn it. Okay. We'll say 30 seconds will go, okay? 2 that hits, 8:57. We're gonna crank it. Sprint, okay? 8:57, we're going. We're gonna increase a little bit. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm really looking at this little clock down here. I didn't set up properly tonight. Ready, sprint! Right. 30. 50. 60. Recovery, we reduce tension. Takes an active recovery for 30 seconds. 15 seconds. Love it. Ready? Increase, sprint, go. 1. 10. 30. 40. 50. 8, 9, 10, 60. Reduce tension, active recovery, 30 seconds. Woo-hoo! 3 minutes left, gang. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, tell me about it. This room is a hot box, man. This room is like a sauna. Okay, we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, increase, go, sprint, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Woo. Yes. Recovery. How do you feel? My whole chest is on fire. My abs, my core is locked in on those. Excuse me. A little burp. That's all though. Grab a quick drink. "15 seconds more recovery." After recovery, we drop it right down. You can hear it drop down from how it sounds now. And hear the gears. When I start cranking at a higher tension, it's a lower sound at the stage comes in. Because I can't talk right now. Ready? Let's get it, crank. Go. Hear it. 10. 20. 30. 40. Go. 80. 50. Come on. 60. Woo. Crank that. I gave some extra mustard on that. That was tough. Cranking. One more sprint left, guys. One more sprint left. Recovery. One more sprint. And one more recovery. I need to cool down. Yeah, feels good. All right. 15 seconds. We're going to crank the crap out of this thing. Make every second count. Off-season training, baby, right here. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crank it. Oh, hit it low. 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Woo, 60. All right, don't stop there. Recover. Knock down that tension. Oh man, is that what I look like? Oh wow. I'm on a delayed play here, watching myself. Grab some water. Oh, appreciate everybody stopping in, hanging with me to doing that. Ooh, day 24 workout. Just doing my cool down now. I'm going to sleep good tonight, I tell you that. After shoveling dirt for an hour, 15 minutes give or take, and combined with this cardio. It's all training for me, right? You want me to dig 5 holes, I'll dig 5. If you dig 10, I'll dig 10. I look at it all as all strength and conditioning. As long as I wear gloves, I don't get blisters. Those are the worst. You get blisters on your hands and you got to push your wheelchair with blisters. Oh, it really sucks. You can use your tape, you can tape up your blisters, you can do whatever you want, but at the end of the day, those blisters are burning. Hey, thanks. I really appreciate it, Papa Watch. I really appreciate you sticking with me. Ooh, it's very motivating. I see all you guys on here today. Adrian, sorry I missed you. I might have missed some people coming in here. Thanks for the encouragement. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to take out that chest, I don't know what you call it. I can't remember, man. I lost the words. I'm like exhausted. But that's good though. A good kind of exhaustion, you know, I'm not going to pass out or anything. It's feeling good. Body feels really worked. So basically I haven't lifted weights in 2 days. Last one I did was Friday. And again, what did I do? I just focused on chest on Friday. I did this chest, yeah. Did 5 different chest exercises. I find that's what I'm going to do now. When I go to the gym Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm going to do a class called Body Pump. That works for the tracks that I do. It works for my full upper body. You do your chest, you do your back, your biceps, your triceps, your shoulders. And that lasts about, and you do abs as well. So that's like, what, 35 minutes or so, 35, 40 minutes, and each track is around 5 minutes, give or take. And in between the tracks I don't do, like I don't do the lunges for obvious reasons, and I don't do the legs, and what else is there they do standing up? Anyways, I skip those 2 tracks, and I go out into the gym, and I'll do ab work on one of the machines. I'll jump on one of the machines, and I'll rip out some reps on the ab machine. Yeah, so I don't miss a track. I don't sit around and do nothing. I'm always doing something during the track. But then after I finish that body pump class, it's like 35 minutes, 40 minutes or whatever, I go back out in the gym when it dies down. It's not as crowded and that class is done. Then I'll go back and do something else. I'll focus more on biceps, right? I did that last Tuesday. I did that body pump. Then I went out and focused on biceps. I did 4 exercises with biceps plus the body pump track I did. So I could 5 bicep exercises that day. That was good. And I got my cardio and body pump too, because you're using light, medium weight, and high reps. You're driving it. No break time, just in between your sets, like your tracks. So track meaning you play one song and you do all your exercises to that one song. When that song's over, you quickly set up for the next block exercise, which would be like, say, you go from chest and you go to back. So however long it takes you to set your weights up for the next track, which would be basically your rest time. So it's pretty quick, it's pretty intense, so you get in shape real quick. Great class. Okay, 9:07. It's awesome here, okay. 2 more minutes of this, I'm going to do the other direction, active recovery. Undrenched. Yes, heart rate monitor, that's what it is. Oh, gosh. I'll go grab it, because I know exactly where it is. It's right beside my bed, under my bedside table. I'll go grab it and show it. I almost want to sell it this winter, because I was cleaning out my basket there under my bedside table, and I looked at it and I never use this thing. I almost sold it, but then I was like, hey, you know what? Maybe I should use it when I'm on this bike. Then I realized I need a battery, and I just kept forgetting the batteries, and I forgot all about it until you brought it up. Pocket watch. Thank you. So I'm going to go get it, and I'm going to put it here on my bench, so that way I'll see it every day, because where it is now, I don't see it. It's down underneath my bedside table. So I'll see it every day, so when I go to the gym, I'll see it, and I'll grab it, and I'll get a battery for it. All right, I'm going to wind down here, and I'm going to go and grab the heart rate monitor and check it out with you guys. We'll get a quick refill of water too. So it might be 2 or 3 minutes, but I'll bring it back. I drank a lot of water, and I poured a lot of water on me because it is stinking hot in here. We had a relatively cool day today. It was only, I went up to, yesterday it was up to 30 degrees, and today it was down to like, I don't know, 15, something like that. So half of what it was yesterday and what it was like all week. So stick with me. I'll be right back. I just gotta go get a refill of water, and I'm gonna get my heart rate monitor and show you. You guys are just a good worker. All right. Okay. Let's see what we got here. What a difference in temperature from this room going out to my living room and kitchen. It's so hot in here. Okay, I'm going to show you my thingamajigger here, heart rate monitor. Once I get logged in, I want to see, make sure you guys can see what I see. Uh-oh, try again. Oh no, I want to do this. There we go. Okay, I want to bear with me. Okay, here we go. Water. Be good to include it in this challenge, keeping track of the heart rate. Heart rate can show you how much more data you can have at your disposal, better informed. Yeah, actually, you're absolutely right. And that's one thing like I don't keep track of, obviously. At the gym, I do keep track when I'm on the rowing erg. I keep track of my my time, my splits, and same with there's a rope pull down machine they have, and I keep track of that too. I keep track of my does your calories, does your timing, does your distance, how many feet you go, your splits too. So I mean, it's all good too. Yeah. So here I got. I don't know if you can see that. I got watch. I mean, these are pretty old, I think, because I remember using these back in 2012 when I was training for nationals for skiing. So that's those ones. And I have, yeah, so I got two different kinds. I got this one here. Whoops. And I have, this one's not clicked on, but I got the polar wear link. So yeah, like geez, I can be set up to do this, no problem. I just need batteries. I don't remember which one I used in 2012. I think it was the Centrios. I think it was this one that I used. Pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll keep it out here so that way I'll see it tomorrow. So when I go into the gym, I'll grab it, and then I can stop off at a store and grab some batteries for it. How do you get into this watch to get the batteries? Okay. Yeah, they need batteries. Look at the manual and everything. So yeah, that's good. That's really good. I'm going to try that. I'll do it when I go biking too, right? Because I don't have anything on my bike that could help read read that kind of stuff. My heart rate. This here looks pretty worn. That might be hard to get off. Maybe that's why I used the other one, because I couldn't get that open. Oh, and that's just 4 screws right there. That one. Very cool. Okay. Forgot. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I seen these back in the winter time. And I was like, yeah, I should use those for cross country skiing again. Never did. Okay, let's take a little slide over here. And what time are we at here? We're at 9:07. I'm just going to cool down a little bit here, and then we'll probably head out because I got to go clean up and get some rest. It's been a long day shoveling dirt. Let me get my stuff back here. Get my desk organized. There you go. So what else do we here? Sorry, they were a good model, yeah. Which one was that? Which one was it? The Centrios or the, what was it? The Polar. Yeah, the Polar. See, trying to get things organized here. There we go. So that was day 24 in the books. Polars, yeah. Okay, Polars, yeah. So that was day 24 in the books. Tomorrow, 25. At least 5 days left. And Friday or Saturday will be my last day, right? So I'm going to have to think of something to get that in there because I'm not sure where I'm going to be. I don't know if I'm going to be home. And I don't know where I'm going to be. But I'll work it in there somewhere. That I'm going to turn that light off. One sec. That might be a little bit better. Yeah, that's an old model too, right? And it worked well back then. And I didn't even buy it brand new in 2012. It was, I bought it off of another skier, and I don't know how long he had it for. And it wasn't new, that's for sure. So it's old. It's an oldie. It's over 10 years old. So I'd probably go more on the 12 year range. He probably had it a couple years and then said he didn't use it. So I bought it from him and I used it just that one training season for nationals. And then that was it. Then I dug it up thinking I should sell that, make it some money for it. And I said, no, I'm going to use it. Never did. So I'm just checking here to find out. I'm talking on my phone here. I'm using my phone because I felt it'd be easier to take you outside using my phone to show you the holes that I dug rather than having my computer on my lap where it could fall off. So, yeah. I'm just going to kind of scroll back and see who all had stopped in. Adrian, she stole my thunder. Good stuff. Good stuff. Thanks for popping in. But I think I am going to have to call it an evening. Thanks so much, Pocket Watch, for keeping me motivated, and the rest of you too that were popping in. Keep me company, chatting. Really does help because when I'm on that bike in the gym, it seems like it takes forever. And I get so bored, and I have such intensity here knowing that you guys are behind me, and I have a bit of accountability there too, to keep on going. But just know that you're in my court cheering me on. That's awesome. And you could be doing your exercises as well too. And I hope that somewhere in your day you're putting in a little exercise, even stretching or going for a walk, whatever, being active in one way or another. It's all good. Dig holes, that's what you want to do. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. I do got to go. I got to get cleaned up, get some food into me, and then I got to go to bed because I'll be back tomorrow morning with day 25 cardio. So I need to get some rest. Okay? Love you all. Keep rolling. All right, see you, Pocket Watch. Enjoy your night too. Cheers.